from Linda. Thank you for your daily dose of sanity and humor. My 26-year-old son has been addicted to opioids. I got him into rehab, then he was addicted to alcohol. He started attending meetings. He's very smart, but in a low-paying job, not living up to his potential. The problem that is that he is always borrowing money from me. I stopped giving him cash directly when I discovered his addictions. I would pay his rent to his landlord directly, for instance. The last time this happened, I said it would be the last, and he did not pay me back by the deadline, so I'm not talking to him until he does. Is this the right course of action? I feel like a terrible mom, but I don't want to enable bad behavior. What should I do? Thanks in advance. This is not right. This is not the way to handle this. First of all, I'm really sorry. I know this is so painful and so tragic. And the hardest thing about someone else's addiction is accepting what you can't do. You know, that old saying about the wisdom to know the difference between what you can change and what you can't. This is his addiction is tragic and out of your hands. He's 26 years old. That is old enough to be responsible for himself, and he's going to have to be responsible for himself. The reason I think you're doing the wrong thing is I don't think you should stop talking to him. I think you should stop paying for him. I think you should stop giving him money. You can invite him over your house once a week for dinner. He can bring his laundry if he likes, and you can feed him once a week and see him and talk to him, but you can't pay for him. He has got to find that way by himself. You, meanwhile, should really get into Al-Anon. I always hate to recommend these groups and everything because, I don't know how people feel about joining things, but Al-Anon is important. It's a place where you go to discuss how to deal with loved ones who are addicted. And the reason I approve of it so strongly is because it is something that a lot of people have been through, and they know what works and what doesn't work. And they have they teach you a system of loving detachment where you continue to love people and you don't blackmail them saying, I'm not talking to you until you pay me back, because that's just never going to work. And it just makes his life more miserable and your life more miserable. But you have to be able to love them and support them without supporting them financially, giving money, which is only going to go into their addiction, no matter how you pay it. Money is fungible. You pay his rent. He uses the money he would have used for rent to feed his addiction. So don't chase him out of your life, but learn through Al-Anon, I would say, learn how to deal with an addict. Look, this could end tragically. I'm not telling you that this is the answer to bring about a happy ending. I can't do that. But I think that you want to say, no matter how it ends, you want to say that you were there for your son in the best way that was possible, no matter what choices he makes going forward. So I recommend Al-Anon. I recommend you talk to your son, invite him over once a week, but do not give him money, because that's where it's going to go. It's going to go right to his addictions.